Hello, everybody. No Chris today on the stream. At least he's hovering about. We're gonna give you a taste of what our patrons get every month. We're gonna do Quiplash, maybe another game or two in the Jackbox Party Pack. Not making any promises, but we're gonna start out with good old Quiplash 2 with Matt J, special guest. Hey,
how's it going, Dave?
It's going good. It's going good. And
glad to be here.
And so the way that we usually do it here is we switch off, and since we're playing on the Switch, it's even more apt. So we're gonna have you play the first game, I'll play the second. We'll switch off again. There's that word. So we're gonna boot up Quiplash, and hopefully we get enough people to fill up the room.
I've never played it from this side of it before.
Ah.
I've only ever played this game with you guys through my telephone, through my iTelephone.
All right, so you got to get in there. Get in. Get your dose of Neth. There you go. You are the VIP. Schnazzy one's in there. And Badger, I see you. All right.
Oh, I'm the new Chris.
Yes.
According to the chat room. All right.
So yeah, give it the chat a couple seconds to join in. And you know what? If by the time I boot this up, if they're not in, then I might just join myself.
Nobody knows me. I'm new.
We got our customary Vinny. JDB Sterling. Good old JDB. Batman Boy 11 and Haratod.
RB sucks.
All right, now hit everybody's in. This party started.
Arby's isn't as good as it used to be, but it doesn't suck.
Yes.
They don't have the 5 for 5 anymore. I have opinions.
So we're actually
I'm Schmitty, and
we're playing
I'm ready
on
for some
Switch
Quiplash.
time, which
you know, I'm
I
feeling
see if the
really
difference
close to you
is all
guys.
that.
We ought to make
the
a pact to
experience
meet
is all that
back here
different,
in 10
but
years and talk about life.
I'm a little bit worried that
Remember
we're going to
your
get repeat
entourage
questions.
and hangers-on
So I
can play
feel like the game is
along by
good about
joining the
even on
audience.
different
Audience
platforms, not
votes
even making
count.
the same questions pop up. But we'll see.
How does it sound, Trevor?
Here's round one.
I have
You are
loud
about
game
to see
volume
2
right now.
prompts on your device.
that.
Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work.
Oh, that's better. Now
You'll
I can
score
hear you.
points based on the percentage of people who prefer
I'm
your answer.
Matthew J. I'm
Have
the
at it.
Cartoons 101 guy. I make content for the website, and I'm in San Francisco this weekend.
Some great YouTubes. All right. So this is where the crowd can shine, I believe. We get to put in our own jokey answers. And just go to jackbox.television. Did make the weird discovery the other day about how both this and Use Your Words, they use non-traditional URLs, which makes it tough to just jump to the page right away.
I don't feel good about either of those.
But you were first, which is that's what is important. All right, Keto and Mario says we sound better. Sing with Super Rotor, good for us.
Pray in 3 days, get hype. I was just listening to you guys talk about that on my way in here when I was walking here.
Yeah, it's another weird Friday release from Bethesda. But yeah, it's Bethesda and Arcane who did great with Dishonored 2. So, I mean, I have every right to be, like, optimistic, but I just hate having... It's not going to be any reviews until probably the next week.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
All right. Oh, there's always one person. There's always one. They have 5 seconds. Oh! No, we got everyone in.
Under the wire,
Ain't
JJ
that great.
Sterling.
Let's take a look.
Super Rotor says, when in
The
doubt,
first
pick Holocaust
prompt
jokes.
is how the view will finally end. Okay, select your favorite quip.
Tough one.
The View went to Disney World a month ago, so I watched The View all week.
Wow.
When I was at the gym on the treadmill.
Which I can't... Is anyone still there from the beginning? Joy Behar? I imagine she seemed like the most... she had the most stamina.
I could not tell you anyone who's on it now, and I just watched a week of it. Whoopi's on it.
Ah.
I get it confused with The Real and The Talk.
Yeah.
The Real is the African-American women version of The View, which I also watch at the gym.
Next on the list, a great way to save electricity is to blank. Vote on your
Ooh, those are both
devices.
good. And despite the typo, I think use a dildo instead of a vibrator. That's good thinking.
Oh, it says if instead of of.
Yeah. I also feel bad that I guess we're saving electricity because you're here right now. I don't know.
What?
You could technically be that option, but right now.
Oh, because I'm a dildo and Brett's a vibrator. Arbala 2 saw Guardians of the Galaxy today. What'd you think of it? I did not get to see a preview.
Next one. What the hare did with his life after losing to the tortoise. Vote away.
Corporate high fives. I don't see quite how that works with that joke, but I appreciate the attempt.
If a rabbit's gonna be on any drug, I guess it would be cocaine. I'm more energy efficient than Chris. Chris has a lot more exhaust than I do.
Forget how much Quiplash uses every system's sleep function quite quickly, because you're rarely touching the controller.
Put in your votes.
Weirdest thing you could have on a moving box. Robert Loggia Porn, Fragile, Placentas 2, 3, and 4.
He's waiting for a Loggia joke.
Yeah. And it's a good first Loggia joke at that.
I was not aware of that commercial at all before you guys brought it up. I had never seen it. I think it's slightly before my time.
Ah, I think this is the difference there.
Now, if we're talking calling to get your air conditioner fixed, that's a classic commercial I can jam on.
Next in the hopper,
I'll
you
call
know
it
the
We'll
old
call now.
saying, beer before liquor.
It's laser time. Will help ease the
Time
pain.
to vote.
Gotta go for the cheap pop there.
They're asking if I can be turned up.
If you just...
How's this?
Yeah,
Am I just not eating it enough?
Yeah, you gotta get a little
There you
further
go.
back.
Back?
A little further down. Yeah, there you go.
Who's the second guy? I'm Matthew J.
Yes. At Mr. Matt J on Twitter.
Yes.
But you've done a ton of like great cartoon videos.
Next in
I
line.
mean,
like
Cartoons
that.
101.
Awesome
I am
new
a
witness
moderator on the
relocation
Facebook group.
program name.
So if you're on there, don't cross me.
Get to voting.
You can cross me. I don't care. I have no actual power. It's all Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. He's the best. He just bought a house.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his house soon.
I'm worried about the point where Bimmy jokes get too prevalent in these streams
Is it
and
getting
they
a little
start to
old for
get
you?
downvoted and...
I don't know. That one just won.
Okay, next
Yeah.
one. A terrible thing to say as a cashier scans
See, this one I think we
several
have done
pairs of your new
before.
underwear.
This one's a little wordy.
They just proved
Ready,
with your
set,
kids.
vote.
Sexy. Those are both good.
Nothing is jizz proof
Yes.
if you know what you're doing.
Park Holiday says the stream seems a lot less Italian than usual.
I'm a little Italian.
Okay.
My dad's last name is a capital letter right in the middle of it.
Arby's, I did vote for Jizz Proof, so.
Next, a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat.
The Bleedles.
It's
or
voting
Goatsy.
time.
Well, one of them's a pun. One of them is a disgusting website.
And in honor of Dan Amrich's new album, Palette Swap Ninja, I'm never going to get the full name of it, but it's a Star Wars Princess Leia's Stolen Death Star Plans. Thank you, Chris. Yes, it's a mashup of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Star Wars music, or songs about Star Wars, and it's free. The best price.
I've been on
Round
the
one's
road
done. Let's
all
see
week.
who's
I've
in
been
the
driving
lead.
across the entire country, so I've not been able to do anything internet related. So I've been seeing that linked everywhere, but I don't have Wi-Fi in our new apartment yet.
Here comes round two. Hey, if you liked round one but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you.
Okay.
Broda says
game
we're all on the
requires-
list now.
There's too much of my concentration needed for this game.
So I'm always mixing up the various incarnations of Jackbox games and Quiplash/Fibbage. Could have sworn you get to make your own jokes for these screens, but I guess not. This has to be the newest one because it's on Switch. How you feeling about this round's answers?
No, I never feel good about anything. Same thing, like you should see me when I'm uploading Cartoons 101 videos. I'm just like, oh, or especially, I mean, I perform live a lot, and I am the least nervous guy on stage. But before I get on stage, I'm just, it's useless talking to me. Don't even. Sucks is actually
guessing I didn't get a look at the score, but
Clock's running
it's
out.
pretty
Big
close
Bad, or
as
use a safety
JGB Sterling and Batman Boy 11. Yeah.
LT Humphrey, I didn't vote against you. I voted for the joke. I don't know who's answering.
Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is a sign you got a bad nose job.
Ooh, don't look at this one, Chris.
Turn around, Chris.
Your favorite.
Hello.
Sign you got a bad nose job. You smell bad, or you would look like Chris.
Chris would be a great nose job. You get that much nose added onto you? That can't be cheap. Oh, come on.
Next on deck, you get the weirdest image results when you
I
search
think
for
stream
blank
over. Stream over.
and vote.
And Coulter, the weirdest image search results when you search for and Coulter swimsuit roast beef. Chris Antista Snow. You know who wouldn't laugh at that joke? Ann Coulter.
No, I think she's familiar with the Chris Antista Snow
Oh,
picture.
yeah.
I don't
She
need
just-
to Google it because
according
it's the
to-
background on my phone.
Yeah, watching, I forget who the most previous roast was, but she didn't seem to like any joke ever created.
Up next, a weird Tom Hanks Meg Ryan movie, Sleepless in Blank.
Bad parkour.
Vote now.
Michael Clark Duncan's coffin.
Oh, come on. I mean, I'm voting for that one, but come on.
I did feel bad that I recently saw a movie that featured Ving Rhames, and I thought, like, oh, I thought Michael Clark Duncan was dead. And...
You're backwards referencing a Family Guy joke. I really...
Am I?
Who? Oh, no, it's, For Last Time I'm Not Mr. T by Ving Rhames.
Next up, you might want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear blank. Okay, vote.
You want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear Better Daddy after a porn star. Well, it really depends how the teddy bear looks. I
And
mean,
it
if
depends
it's,
on which porn star.
Yeah. If you happen to like bear porn, I mean, hairy men, then go ahead and name your teddy bear that.
And he's just going for accuracy.
John Wiglow says Henry Gilbert is gagging somewhere from that Ann Coulter joke for multiple reasons.
And next is the name of a really boring sex position is the
Ooh,
reverse
Jackbox
blank.
is being saucy right now.
Snore.
Reverse snore, reverse friend zone.
The reverse friendstone is having sex,
Yes.
isn't it? I said friendstone.
Friendstone.
Body? I think we should just stay buddies.
Barney Buddy and Fred Friendzone.
But I'm a nice guy, Fred.
Oh,
Reverse Loja.
RB Sucks getting the first Quiplash, I believe.
Quiplash is when everyone votes for you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming
One,
up
is this the
next,
last game of the stream and two
a
computers
bad
play?
substitute
They
for
can,
mental
yes.
floss.
We just started.
Ready, set, vote.
Technically, both the same answer.
Bad substitute for dental floss. Human hair, about 15 exclamation points, and then pubes, LOL, 420, and then a wiener. Both very
Nasty
classy
wiener.
answers. Gonna go with the one that has 420 and a wiener in it. Hey!
Yeah.
That's some MLG work there. That you're under the clock, but you still fit the 420 and the wiener in there.
Moving on. What ruined your hot air balloon ride? Vote on your
What
device.
ruined your hot air balloon ride? Gravity? Dave couldn't hold his whiskey. Well, can't help but vote for something that has my name in it, so... And I can't hold my whiskey. I was actually at a barbecue this weekend where just had one shot of whiskey and it ruined me for hours.
Wes, I knew this was gonna be Wes. He told me to bring a bottle of whiskey.
Still don't know what a pull is. Boy 11 says, gotta
Next
love
prompt.
Dave's puke stories from the old
title of
bonus
the
time.
ultimate dream
Fortunately, I didn't
job.
puke this time.
It's voting time.
Title of the ultimate dream job, head CEO of Professionals Inc., Canadian Immigration Services 2017. I really expected there to be a Fire Festival joke somewhere in here.
Has everyone already forgotten it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is still rich kids stuck on that island.
That's another thing. Because I was driving all week, I wasn't able to like properly follow it. But I was like, "What's happening?" Like I wanted to Google it, but I was getting in the middle of friggin'
Round
Wisconsin.
two's
You get
over.
no
Let's see who
service,
came out on
or
top.
Nevada.
Super is asking Dave how the Mets are doing. I don't want to talk
damn.
about it. Not great. Ooh, wow, this is a really close game.
Yeah, I went from 1 to 3.
This is
see,
round
now I'm gonna have
three,
to-
the last lash.
I'm gonna have to reference
Everyone's picking
Bimmy or
a game at the
fridges or
same
something.
prompt this time.
This is when I feel bad about it.
Word lash.
Come up with an answer for this word lash task.
Come up with a classic novel with this word in the title. Wig. Wig. John Wieglo says, Firefest 2018, we have to go back. It is amazing that they're going to attempt to do it next year and keep the name.
This is all gonna be references to like Star Trek novels and Star Wars novels. Isn't
Huh.
it?
I was thinking something along the lines of Kristen Wiig. But I did just watch Bridesmaids this weekend.
Oh, you did? I haven't seen that since the theater. I would like
Yeah.
to watch it again.
Well, it was one of those, it's on TBS, and I'm on a couch right now.
That makes
But,
sense. It's
yes.
very funny.
Yes.
Did you see Skeleton Twins?
Yeah, that's the one with Bill Hader, I think.
I was
has
thinking
his-
about
yeah.
that movie recently because nobody really talked. Like it seems
Yeah.
like people just forgot about it, but it was really good.
Yeah,
I liked it a
but
lot.
very weird tonally to have those two in a mostly dramatic film.
Let's see what
That's why I
you've
love it.
About
won.
suicide.
But it's still really
Okay,
funny.
in round 3, you get to award 3 medals: gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it.
All right, classic novel with the word wig in it. Worms and Grandma, aka She Dead. That's an anagram, but
Oh,
I still think it
Moby
works.
Wig Dick.
Moby Wig Dick. Wig was on the
Or
president.
Wig Dick.
Donald Trump a wig too far. Wig Dick. Wigs of our fathers. Romeo and his human doll in a wig. I only have one vote as a mere audience member, but gotta go with a Trump joke. I was tempted to do the Romeo one, but it should have. I feel like that should have been a real doll in a wig. It's a human doll in a wig. Couldn't quite parse that one.
Lars and the Wig Doll.
Yeah.
Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze first. Show me the silver. And finally, gold.
Ooh,
Great.
looks
Let me
even
just
close
turn
with
those medals
all these
into points
graphs.
for you.
How many did I
It's like
get?
I'm reading USA Today. Oh,
Hey, did I win?
you did.
Yeah.
It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Batman Boy 11 says, "Lol, I ate shit on that one." Yeah, I won.
Hey, there you go. All right, so click on new players.
Okay.
And normally the winner would get something good, but you're gonna be the chat person this time while I play.
Okay.
So.
Get something good. Like what? I get to take anything out of this room. Okay, so I don't touch anything, right? I just wait until everything's in there?
Yeah, wait till everyone joins. There I am. Phew. Dorito Killer's the VIP, though, so it's up to you to properly start the whole shebang.
You should be able to pick who the VIP is.
Yeah, that
seems like a weird oversight.
Yeah. Dorito Killer, hit that everybody's in button when you have the chance. There we go. Then now you can join and...
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I think I already did. Wait, I didn't accidentally do it before that, did I?
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and I'm hosting this game on a dare. Oh, this is going to be
No,
one
not
for
a-
the
yeah.
books.
Alright,
I
good.
can feel it.
I've seen
This
some names
is
I don't
round
recognize.
one. You get points based on the percentage of people who
Yeah,
like
to
your
anyone
answer.
who's
And a bonus if you
playing,
get more votes than your opponent.
look at your
Go.
monitor, computer, phone, whatever, because there's going to be a big, decent lag between what is on the screen here and what is on your
Yeah, pay
screen.
attention to your phone, not what's on the stream. And what's in your heart, joke-wise. Or just mention Robert Loggia, or Billy, or Fridges, or Chris Antisa's Scent. Is this the only Switch release this week besides Mario Kart?
So what now?
Is this the only Switch release this week besides Mario Kart?
This actually came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, it did? Okay. I don't know. When I turn my Switch on, it's for Zelda. I want to buy more Switch games. Like, there are games on the Switch that I want, but I know when I barely played Persona 5, so like I know I'm not. And Persona 5 is a game that like I've been waiting 3 years for. I pre-ordered the second I could, but Zelda's just so good. No, Kakita Onimaru, I'm not implying that the community is running these jokes into the ground. I would never say that. I like every one of those posts that I see.
I do like the Bimmy shit posts,
Yeah.
which are...
I've had an idea for a good one I haven't been able to do because I've been on the
Great,
road.
let's see what we got here.
My whole life's been
First
on hold for the
one.
last week.
The gross thing nobody knows about the Easter Bunny.
Oh,
Okay, pick your favorite
gross thing
clip
nobody
now.
knows about the Easter Bunny. His anus eggs, he poops chocolate.
Anime. Yes, it's going to be anime for Cartoons 101 for all through the month of May. How's it feel to be big time? Oh yeah, it's super big time. It feels great. It is weird. It's weird to look at you guys and hear your voices. Dave's taller than I thought. That's for sure.
I do slouch. A whole hell of a lot.
I do too. It's hard not to with these microphones.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, just
Through life.
throughout life.
Your next prompt is a terrible name for a toupee company.
Shatner's hair
in your
shack of
votes.
value, or scalps for less. No lazy Trump joke.
Speaking of this, being in San Francisco all week, I didn't bring a hat with me, and my I have a little bit of a bald spot. I have a thin spot. It is like it is sunburned to hell. I got in the shower this morning, and just as soon as it hit my scalp,
I'm worried I may have gotten a sunburn today because I had to stand outside of the DMV for an hour.
DMV, what are you doing with the DMV?
I had to renew my license.
No.
Moving on.
Oh, we were there the other day. We had to get a
The
parking
name
permit.
of an exhibit you'd be surprised to see at an art museum.
Conrader, this is Matthew J.
Get to
Hey.
voting.
I recognize them, but not entirely. You might have seen me on the Laser Time Facebook page, or on my YouTube channel, Cartoons 101.
Name of an exhibit you'd be surprised to see at an art museum. Smells of a painting, razor photos, a retrospective. Oh. Thank God we have just enough 2000s kids to remember the razor.
Okay, next
Speaking
one.
of which, I've seen a lot of Razor
Something to
scooters
stuff a
around
bra
here
with
Yeah,
if you're
that's
in
for
a
tech
hurry.
bros.
in San Francisco.
Vote now.
They need the extra 3 minutes of the walk to their office. Name something to stuff in a bra. Stuff a bra with if you're in a hurry. Titties or more bras.
I was planning on bringing my car with me from New Jersey here.
Ooh.
And after 3 days here, I'm like, no. 'Cause we have my girlfriend's car with us, and I'm like, we are selling both of our cars. Our cars are going.
Yeah.
Just parking.
Yeah, between
insane.
public transportation and using Lyft/Uber, it's
Next on
kind of
deck,
moot.
I haven't used any
the
public
name of
transit
a
yet.
figure
I've been pretty
skating
good
move
with
yet
just
to
walking
be
everywhere
successfully
all weekend.
pulled off.
Figure
Vote
skating
away.
move yet to be successfully pulled off. Triple sow horse, the ice capades upskirts.
That second one is just incorrect.
I hope
Mr.
I
Chris.
hope I do get the West vote here, but maybe not. All right. Yes.
Ah, yeah. Beer on ice is so good.
Thank you, audience, once again pulling my butt out of the dirt.
Yes, War Lobster, I'm from New Jersey.
Coming
I
up
drove
next,
here from there last
Something
week.
you don't want to hear from the guy driving your romantic horse-drawn carriage.
No answer.
Henzoid, I do appreciate your. I would have voted for you anyway. Kind of recalls that Seinfeld episode where
Next on the list,
Kramer feeds
you
the
know your
horse.
house is too big when you have a room specifically for
some kind of
blank.
Yeah.
meat.
Mr. Bean.
Or beans.
Yeah.
It's got a funny bean name.
Yeah. You know, you have your house is too big when you have a room specifically for. And I'm gonna say, I wanted to vote for Crystal Amiibo, but displayed my thumb accidentally went over Asian ejaculation. Didn't mean to. Henzoid, he's the sick one. I only voted for it by accident. I finally busted out my amiibos for Mario Kart 8.
I still
Get all
don't own
those-
any amiibos. And
Next
I'm
one.
super pissed that I
The
saw
name
that
of a
freaking
very
Link one, the
proper
Smash Brothers
indiscreet
one,
cable channel for
millions of
adults.
times. And now it's impossible to find. It goes for like $100 on
Ready,
eBay.
set, vote.
The name of a very proper and discreet cable channel for adults. Lady Wigglebottom's Proper Anal Grapes, Laser Time After Dark, featuring the Grim Peeper.
Rowdy
Oh.
Peeper.
I don't know why I said anal grapes. But it's definitely not that. Oh! The tie.
That's all for round one.
That man
Here's
boy
the
11 says,
scoreboard.
my thumb accidentally going over Asian ejaculation explains my browsing history too, Dave.
Have you seen those like Game Shark things they make just for amiibos now that you can like
Oh, really?
download your amiibo's code into it and then
Round
get rid
two
of your
is upon
amiibos?
us, and all
And you
points
can
are
use it
doubled.
on
Take
your
that, round
Switch.
one.
Well, Nintendo's trying to go in that direction with like cards.
Yeah.
There was cards for a while because the Animal Crossing ones were so hard to find.
I think that you can like fake it. Like you can just install amiibo codes on it and then just basically pirate amiibos. And they sell them at GameStop. Like you can go buy one for real because it's like a Game Shark product. Game Shark or one of those. Action Replay maybe. If they still exist. Kakita Onimaru says Chris is looking thinner. Losing some weight, Chris? He says hell no. I've gained so much weight since being it. I have eaten so much in San Francisco. And I haven't had any Mexican food yet. Ratmandu, Chris is here. He's just over. He's over that way. He's working. Oh, SpongeFan12 says new viewer. This looks like a blast. Welcome to Laser Time. Oh, I'm
Almost out of
so.
time. Use
Night
the
Dehumidifier
button
says,
if
"So
you
Brett,
have
you look
to."
different. How's Capcom? Capcom's great. We're about to announce Mega Man Legends 3. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First
And
off,
Devil May
the
Cry,
name of a bar
which
with
is the
no
one they went to
bathrooms.
HD. Is it 4 that doesn't have one yet?
Okay, pick your favorite and vote.
Bar with no bathrooms outside. Refill your own bottles. Oof. I forget, was outside the name of the bar that they made in A Night at the Roxbury? Because
Are
it
you
was the
asking me
one
to
on.
remember a thing from
Yeah.
Night at the Roxbury?
That movie's underrated.
I agree with that, but I'm
Yes.
not gonna remember anything from it.
I think they may have just called it the line, because they were talking about how the line is where you spend most of the time at the bar. So the bar should just be the line.
I was just thinking about that movie the other day because in the
Next in
sketches they
line,
imply that they're doing
if
cocaine,
Michigan is
Ah.
shaped like
but in
a
the movie
hand,
they don't.
Texas
Right?
should
There's
be shaped
nothing,
like a
no
blank.
cocaine related jokes.
Vote on your devices.
Michigan is shaped like a hand. Texas should be shaped like a cowboy, horse taking a cowboy in the ass, or Chuck Norris.
I care about Legends 3 Con Ritter. I was one of those guys. I was very upset when that happened. It's Chris's fault.
I feel like a horse taking a... It would have been nicer if it was the cowboy taking a horse in the ass. Because the horse isn't, you know...
Don't king shame that horse.
Well, I don't.
Horse
How do you
can
know
be
if the
a
horse
bottom.
wants it? The horse can't.
The task
can't
that
give consent,
Satan's
but the-
intern
the-
hates most.
They can
The
say
cowboy.
nay.
Time to vote.
Nay means nay, Brett.
The task that Satan's
Everyone's Brett when
intern hates the
he's
most.
not here.
Being a mod for his community page, editing Pitchfork articles.
Oh, I get it. Being a mod for his community page.
Ah. I tried to go with the hip answer.
Oh, of course that's a
I
Wes.
paid dearly for it. Nobody else thinks
And
Pitchfork
next
article
is
gets you pretentious?
the quickest way to rid yourself of a tapeworm. Put in your votes.
Quickest way to get rid of tapeworm: just shit hard or remove all extremities.
CDG Comedy says we need more SNL movies for Monday Night Movie. How many of you
We
guys?
don't. I would say 0.
Yeah, I don't remember any of them. Did you do Wayne's World?
Maybe.
You should do Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun one.
I'm impartial to MacGruber. May have had that like 3rd, I think, on our list of every single. Ooh, Super Quiplash.
Yeah, I think that was on. I think that was on one of the votes
Moving
Yeah.
that
on.
month.
The kinkiest thing about 1800s pioneer sex.
Biggest thing about 1800s pioneer
vote.
sex. The lady dying during labor later that year. All the disease sores were lube free. Oh, we're free lube. Ooh. Damn. Oh. Let's go for the fact check one. Ooh, do we have another? We have another Quiplash release, but not a Super Quiplash.
Night Dehumidifier says to celebrate Chris Jericho's success at Payback, he was in MacGruber, so do that.
Ah.
I know what
Up
about
next,
one word in that sentence
Something
means.
a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show. Get to voting.
Something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show. Don't shout the N-word, Kramer, or
Don't
Hey,
laugh.
hey, I strongly disagree with your rape joke.
Stop laughing. I was just listening to Doughboys where they were talking about the Jerry Seinfeld interview where they have Kramer
Oh.
apologize for that.
That was so awkward.
Stop laughing.
Not funny.
Don't laugh. It's not funny. Kramer says Afro-American.
Yeah.
Next up, a really crappy young adult novel would feature a teenage girl falling in love with a blank.
Anything.
It's voting time.
Really crappy young adult novel would feature teenage girl falling in love with a Minute Maid juice pitchman or vampire. All right, so I'm just gonna cop to it. I put Minute Maid juice pitchman.
Round the Wheel
And-
says the Doughboys 100th episode was so good, Latest Time needs to do a Nugget Power Hour. Do you know what that was? Did you listen to that show? For their 100th episode, they, the two guys who host the show and two guests, for an hour, once a minute, ate a Chicken McNugget.
Oh, wow.
With the goal of eating 60 Chicken McNuggets. And it's one of the best episodes of a
Next
podcast
prompt.
I've ever listened to.
New rule,
That is a
you
great
should
show.
automatically be
I have to say that
arrested
a
if you
previous
blank.
answer, I was handcuffed by the fact that it had the word A before the answer. I wanted to do an elderly actor named Robert Loggia, but I couldn't because it was the word A, not N. Anyway, new rule: you should be automatically arrested if you use Trilby instead of Fedora or vote for Trump.
Henzoid definitely owns a
Ooh.
button-down Hawaiian shirt with Goku on it.
Is there a difference between Trilbies and Fedoras? I don't even know.
Yes. If you have too many figures of anime girls wearing bikinis. There is.
You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did.
Too many being 1.
I feel like I've dropped into the lower half.
No,
Oh no! Stayed exactly the same, but Hanzoid, man, has this sewn up unless they have a bad final answer.
It's round 3, the last
Wow,
lash.
Hanzoid
I've
got
one
both a
prompt
Quiplash and a
left,
super
you're
Quiplash.
all
Yeah, nice
getting it.
Android.
Acrolash.
Come up with the phrase this acronym
Hey,
stands for.
it's Daniel Worthington. He says, "Good day, dude."
Come up
Daniel.
with a full name for this
Because he's
acronym.
from Australia.
BWP.
Hey, Tranquil Bez.
I know I didn't spell a word right in my answer. Feel good about it in general. And Hanzoid getting their answer in almost as fast as I did, with the delay, which makes me worry because they probably had a good answer, and without lead, could have sewn it all up.
Who's the star? Let's go.
Now we've had such good luck so far, but oh, Dr. Blank getting in right at the buzzer. I've never seen
And here's what
a
you did.
final answer get in that quickly.
Present your medals now.
Ooh, BWP.
I was really expecting a Black Wives patter.
Big winking penis, ban white power, bad weeport, bio weapon, probably residence. Brett wrecked the podcast. Bitch, we're pregnant. Boring white people. Borders without physicians.
Brett didn't wreck the podcast. He was the only thing holding it together.
Oh, I get 3 votes.
Boring white people. That's all white people. I just saw all of them driving across the country, and you're right, they're all boring, and they live in the most. We drove through the biggest, most boring states most of the time. Some were cool.
All right,
Nevada was
let's
cool.
See where those medals went. Bronze.
Wisconsin was cool.
Here's the silver. And now the gold. All right, let's turn that into cold.
It looks like
hard points.
Hanzoid may have won the round again. Yeah, I wasn't really confident of my answer. Wow, Hanzoid, really, I guess if you can have a cycle, hit for the cycle in Quiplash, you can do what Hanzoid just did, a Quiplash,
That's
a super
the end. Let's see
Quiplash,
the final scoreboard.
and the top score in the final round.
Oh. Man, way to go, Henzoid. Did he have twice the second one?
Alright, hopefully whoever, okay, they chose new batch.
Poorly.
Now you jump in.
Oh crap, we spoke.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
Andrew the VIP.
I'm the Veep. I'm the Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh crap, did I accidentally jump in?
I don't think you did.
I
No.
did.
Oh, you did?
I am bim.e. So just click everybody's in.
Oh, yep. Forgot I was the Veep. LT Humphrey's bowing out. Lieutenant Humphrey.
But you can still join the audience if you use the password MOTEX.
Hey, good looking room. The people in it could use a little work, but the room is gorgeous. Time for round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
Trinkle Bez, holy crap, I'm in. Todd Wog, man, I was so close. Henzoid wrecked me. And Henzoid is a man, baby. Note that. may be the cleanest round I've ever played of Quiplash. Jeopardy host Pat Sajak says, "I'll take the rapist, Bob Barker." Mixing references, but I like it.
Henzoid has given us permission to use the he pronoun.
Okay.
Some kind of Bob Mackey reference. Says Batman Boy 11 thinks we need a Bob Mackey reference.
Oh man, the star is cursed, I think. Is that Dr. Blanca again? I'm gonna sneak one in at the very, very last second. Didn't get it in.
Okay, here we go. Up first, something you shouldn't say to a mafia godfather. Okay, vote for your favorite.
Something you shouldn't say to your mafia godfather. What up, my fam? Let's get heckin' wasted, yo. Why the fuck are you fat? Yeah, you've never seen a in shape mafia godfather.
It's a tough job. Eating all that, all those carbs all the time.
Next one, a sign you may be a terrible babysitter. Vote away.
Son, you may be a terrible babysitter. Brother is in a wheelbarrow. You want me to make a pedophilia joke, but
I thought you said go to bread. That episode, for some reason, when I was a kid watching that show in syndication, that episode was on all the time. I've probably seen it more than any other Simpsons episode. Like, besides ones I've watched on purpose, like the monorail episode or something.
Yeah. Wow. It's funny, I can only remember that half the episode. Like, I know Homer and Marge went somewhere.
They went to the,
from your spouse, I'm leaving you for
like the, what do you call it, like the boardwalk. It was like a special, like, fancy night of the boardwalk.
I barely remember it.
And they go to try all the different foods, and they're all coming from the same conveyor belt, just like a guy in a dungeon throwing meat on a conveyor belt.
Worst thing to hear from your spouse, I'm leaving you for Shades of Grey in Alone Time, or the hairy man from a podcast I heard. I like how that's just general enough that could be any podcast. Ooh! Quiplash for a Dorito killer. Schnazzy one, I did appreciate your answer and did almost pick it.
Next on deck, the 3 ingredients in a drink called the Chicago.
Ingredients in drink Chicago: crime, pothole,
Ready,
tears,
set, vote.
Ditka, bears, and Polish sausage.
I got to visit Chicago on my way. Well, we went around it mostly. We didn't really go into it, but we ate at a Steak and Shake there.
Did you order the Chicago?
Did I what?
Did you order the Chicago?
No, I didn't. I had some sliders and a milkshake. And it was really good. And I repeatedly sang that song "Big City" from Ferris Bueller, and my girlfriend had no idea what I was doing.
I don't even remember that song.
Big city now,
Moving
now.
on.
Okay, yeah.
Big,
Most
big,
inappropriate
big. The one
place
where
to
they're
have a
getting to
mechanical
Chicago.
bull.
Or to the main city because they're in the suburbs.
It's voting time.
The most inappropriate place to have a mechanical bull: an old folks' home china shop. Both good, clean answers. Oh man, Henzoid continuing their dominance. Wait, they may have got a tie. They don't get the full point allotment.
Can I move this up or will
Your
it fall
next
apart
prompt
if I try
is
and-
a way to really embarrass yourself on Jeopardy.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
seems,
gonna leave it.
seems fine.
Put in your votes.
Quick Charlie says everyone needs to be watching Brockmire. No excuses. I agree.
What is that?
It's a new IFC show starring Hank Azaria as a.
Oh
sports
yeah, you guys
announcer.
talked about it
Yes.
last week.
It really embarrassed the fun.
I was half listening to that because I was driving. I thought you guys were talking about Huff. I thought you had just discovered Huff. You don't know
Is
that
that
show?
similar premise?
That was his Showtime show from like 2001 or 2, like a long time ago. I love that Hank Azaria. He's like the one of those guys. They're all billionaires, and he's the one who's like,
Next on the
I guess,
list.
interested in like the craft of acting.
Yeah,
like, he keeps
sure.
trying to get other
That's why
jobs
the
and the other
billionaires
shows.
can go
And
on.
so you know everything he does is like a passion project.
Yeah. Don't get that joke, but I'm glad J Button got the points for
The
it.
one
Up
per
next.
cyclone.
Oh,
It didn't look like a
okay.
one.
Chopsticks, they can be used to blank.
Throw out those chopsticks. They can be used to chop more sticks.
Get to voting.
Make stilts
Aw.
for a kitten.
Even though that's probably technically animal abuse, it's adorable. Like I did to my cat today, who was in my shower, and I didn't realize it when I turned it on. Big ups to my cat, who just also drove across the country. He was in pretty much in a box all week, and he was a very brave, very good boy. He's very well behaved. Except for one day where he just went nuts and was like trying to bite through his cage. He had just had enough. It was like the 4th day of driving. But he got to stay in fancy hotels every night.
That's round 1. Let's take a look
Fancy
at the
for a
scores.
cat. Oh, I forgot I was playing this one.
Oh, I like that they have little crowns for every previous winner.
It's
I
time
didn't
for
notice
round 2, where all point values are doubled.
Is that everyone or just
That's
me? I'm the
right,
VIP.
Doubled.
Oh yeah, that might be it. It might be the VIP.
No, 2 people have it. Maybe you're right. Quick Charlie 74 asks, why exactly did you drive across the country to come to San Francisco? I am not moving here right now, but my girlfriend is. She officially is a San Franciscan as of 4 days ago. I am flying back to New Jersey tonight, and then I'll be out here soon enough. My name is Dwayne, says I was on Wheel of Fortune 9 years ago. Really? You went a terrible trip to Guatemala? A
Almost
bus
out
tour of
time.
Guatemala?
Use the safety quit button if you have to.
Use the what button? What did you say? Oh, is it you? You're the one?
Yes, that was me. I'm embarrassed. So I have one
Okay,
super
remember, it's all
elaborate
your
answer
fault.
and one that is
Starting us
literally
off.
3
Now you
seconds
know
of like,
your
ah.
RV
Did
is
you just write
haunted.
baby?
Yes. Now that you know your RV is
Okay,
haunted.
everyone, vote for your favorite.
Grandma's massive sausage stand keeps changing the radio to what it wants. Hironomaru Ha, I didn't fuck it up this time. Was I? Also, I had to edit one of my answers multiple times to fit the entire thing in there. I'm pretty sure I made a grammatical mistake. You can't just like scroll around within your answer.
It doesn't autocorrect either.
No.
That's been
Next.
throwing me off a little bit.
A good nickname for Wolf Blitzer. Vote now.
Good nickname for Wolf Blitzer. MILF, Shitzer, or Breaking News.
I know who Wolf Blitzer is, but I still, every time I see him, I think of him as the Skyfall guy. 'Cause isn't that one scene of Skyfall?
is he?
Yeah, James Bond's watching. He's at a bar in an island in the middle of nowhere, but Wolf Blitzer's on TV in English. Oh, Jeopardy host Pat Sajak says, "How you know your RV is haunted?
Okay,
Robin Williams
next
is at the
one.
wheel."
You can tell you're on a bad cruise when the captain
It'll
announces,
always be too
if
soon.
you look off the starboard side, you will see blank.
At least 25 icebergs.
Okay,
There will be
vote.
more. Oh, good. I didn't finish the answer. Fudge. Captain Phillips. Remember that movie?
Oh, I remember. That's a good movie. Another movie that people seem to have just forgotten. It was like a huge movie, and nobody really talks about it, unless you're talking about Tom Hanks.
Snazzy one deserves that. That was a good answer, regardless of the fact that I crapped the bed with my answer.
Oh, my name is Dwayne. Andy Richter friggin' killed on Celebrity
Moving
Jeopardy.
on.
Wow.
What Victoria's Secret models probably do right after a fashion show?
Like their dignity on the
Time to
nightstand,
vote.
unzip their skin to relax in lizard form. dignity one is a little bit too mean.
I was thinking that's a little.
Lizard people are always.
I was gonna say if someone else, if Jesse Ventura was here, I wonder what he would think of that.
Coming up next, the worst place to put potato salad.
Uncle Dad's spicy meat in your
And
mouth.
vote.
Cannot agree with in your mouth. I think potato salad is great.
I actually
in almost
love
every form.
That's my answer. I actually love potato salad, but I went for the obvious mean joke.
Uncle Dad's spicy meat. Oh, this is not Henzoid's round. He's falling off a bit.
And next, a bad excuse for missing your kid's graduation. Vote away.
Oh, technically the
This is-
same
yeah.
answer.
Which one is phrased better? That's the question. Bad excuse for missing your kid's graduation. Laser time live stream. Quiplash stream was happening.
I think the first one's a little more succinct. It's tighter. Uncle Bez.
Oh, hey. I liked it in the same range. I like the specificity.
And next is the worst thing to write in the tip section of a check.
Bimmy.
Okay,
Taxation
vote.
is theft. I would just be impressed if you got that many bimmies in the tip section of a check.
That's the thing I've noticed too. In San Francisco, do people not tip much here? Because I've tipped a few people and they always seem like, the only time they're like polite to me is when they see I've tipped them, like, oh, thank you. Like they give me a very genuine thanks.
I think people just expect tips. So, and yeah,
Up
food service
next,
professionals also
a better name
often
for
get
belly
paid a lot
buttons.
less. So
Yeah. One guy at Fisherman's Wharf like
Time
saw
to
the tip
vote.
and was like, oh wow, thank you. Like, and he was also amazing before that.
better name for belly buttons: shallow accidental vagina or tum holes. So this is the answer that I spent literally 3 seconds on because I spent so much time botching the other answer. And again, thank you for voting.
Round two's done.
Wolf
Let's see
Blitzer
who's
was on
winning
Celebrity
now.
Jeopardy with Ariana Huffington and Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
My name is Dwayne says. That sounds amazing. That actually sounds like 3 smart people playing Jeopardy. Came in second against Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone won over Ariana Huffington?
This is round 3, the last.
Nobody
flash.
tips in Australia?
One final chance to catch up, and
Daniel
everyone
Worthington?
gets the
Worth
same
Nintendo?
prompt this
Well,
time.
the dollar do is so it's inflation right now, and the dollar do is just not good.
Complete this wordlash task.
Come up with a romantic comedy film with the word screw in the title.
What's the most you've ever tipped? Yeah, probably not that much compared to most other people. I do a good 20% most of the time.
I gotta watch this episode of Celebrity Jeopardy. At the end of Double Jeopardy, Wolf had minus 4,600.
Jesus. I can only think of the title of one movie that I would never think of otherwise. I don't know why it's the only movie in my brain.
Tried to be a little bit too clever with mine. I'm a little worried about it.
You know Back to the Future's not a romantic comedy, right?
right? Back to the Scroocher. Yeah, I don't think that would have
Ooh.
worked. Again, the Curse of the Star. They always.
Let's see those quips. Hand out those medals now.
Adam Sandler in Screw the Movie. Lovely Day for a Screw. Scruton's Law. Win a Screw with Tad Hamilton. There's Something About Screwing. Screw It, A Story of Passion and Impulsivity. At the end of this film, these people will screw. mean, I feel like we got one clear winner here, but maybe I'll be wrong.
My name is Dwayne says they gave Wolf Blitzer pity money, $1,000, so he could play Final Jeopardy.
Oh, man.
Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And gold.
Oh,
Let's
Did I
translate
finish
that
in
into
last?
I think I might have.
Yep. I voted for you. And there's
Thank you.
Yeah, it had to be Sandler.
Is that still the highest viewed
That's
Laser
all.
Time video,
Now
or
for
is
the
the Final
final
Fantasy one
scores.
higher? Final Fantasy one had like
Yeah, Final
100,000
Fantasy.
something, right? Dorito Killer won.
Yay.
Good job.
So, yeah, do new players. And this time, I'm going to wait until the game starts before signing in, so... so
I mean, we
get
could let
this
it
one.
all be them.
I don't know.
Is that
It's always
possible?
good to have one person, one of us in there.
What's the...
I ate lots of hot peppers. There you are. Worth Nintendo says, so Matt, has Dave tried to talk you into doing a Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling episode of Cartoons 101?
I've seen one episode of that show and it's amazing.
Yeah,
What's his name was Hulk Hogan?
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett, yes.
Oh, could everybody see? But I was like, I watched a bunch of them when they were put on the WWE Network, but they were only there for like 2 weeks because that happened right before Hulk Hogan's fuck tape, his racist fuck tape, as Chris calls it, leaked, and then they took all those episodes off of the WWE Network.
Game
Yeah.
of
So
Quiplash.
now where do I watch my
I
Hulk
hope
Hogan's
you're all
Rock and
using your
Wrestling?
full
And the way the
legal
show
names
like relates to
because this
wrestling
game
is also
will
really
affect
weird.
your
They're like
credit
not
rating.
wrestlers in the show. They're just like adventurers.
They're like buddies that
This is round
go on
one.
adventures, and I
The
think
they
folks
sometimes
who
wrestle.
choose
They don't
your
mention the
answer, more
WWE
points
or
you
the
get.
F
Go.
at the time.
yeah. Man, green font is the worst. I can never read that name. My name is Dwayne says, I hope you can finish in 15 minutes on a time crunch. Ooh, I don't know about that. I think we're on our third game, and it's been an hour, so that gives you any indication you will not finish. And wow, bucking the trend, Sinosaur is the first one in, and they're the star. The star is usually the one that is dawdling at the end of the round. Again, if you are one of the players, check your phone / whatever screen is in front of you with these questions and answers, because that will refresh long before the stream does and gets to the point. There's a bit of a lag you have to contend with.
Worth Nintendo's checking out. See ya, dude.
Hey.
Clock's
All right.
running out. Think fast or use a safety
Batman Boy
quip.
11 says he's proud of this round's answers.
Man, for being on a time crunch, Dwayne sure got their answer in almost last. Wesley, Master Wesley. Oh no. Weird hexagon guy.
Let's see what we got. Prompt number 1 is a good use for an abandoned mall.
Good use for an
Okay,
abandoned
choose
mall.
Your favorite.
Benefit emails from Neverland Ranch and a mystery for the Scooby Gang.
Abandoned malls are one of my favorite things, and driving across the country, if we were near a mall, I was like, I want to pop in here real quick. Like, I want to check it out, because I love seeing a dead mall. There are a
Yeah.
couple, like, near my house, and I will go to them just to, like, walk around.
Wow.
I just love watching, you know, that folly of American American hubris and commerce.
I don't know if it would be technically count as like an abandoned mall. There used to be one by me, but it was bought out by like Best Buy and Costco. Except one tenant of the mall was still open. It was a Chinese restaurant. So there's like, it's this weird thing where it's like, if like the Best Buy and the Costco are like a U, the Chinese restaurant is the space inside of the U, where it's just like, this is this weird little thing sandwiched in between two giant stores. Anyway, George Washington's biggest complaint about having wooden teeth. You didn't leave a splinter this time. Too much wood in my mouth.
Not one cunnilingus joke. Come on, guys. You know George Washington was a muncher.
Next prompt. The worst toy you could find in a box of cereal.
Pre-used plastic nose ring.
It's voting time.
Razor sharp Crustio.
Which episode is that?
I don't know, actually.
Is that where he gets his appendix out?
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Tough fight, man.
I don't remember. Check Dan Bell for Dead Mall videos, says TDAR777. I will. I genuinely love that.
Next, a rejected first draft line from The Shining. Here's blank.
Vaccines give you autism. Here's the 4th highest rated pop culture podcast. Oh man, we just talked about the 20th anniversary of the ABC miniseries The Shining, starring Steven Weber and Rebecca De Hornay and some annoying, adorable little kid. Man, I really expected the Laser Time answer to get more votes.
And next,
Round Springfield. There you go, Full Honest. Thank you.
Proof vest. You need a blank proof vest.
What happens in that episode, though?
Around Springfield. That's the one where Bleeding
everyone
Gums
gets fat?
dies. No, I think Bleeding Gums dies.
Oh, that's right, because they're in the hospital and she hears
Moving
him
on.
in
Yes.
another room.
A good use for
At least he
50
hears 'em.
gallons of bacon grease. Ready,
Good use
set,
for 50
vote.
gallons of bacon grease. Lube for the longest slip and slide in the world. Chris Antista's hair gel. Yeah, it's always I'm guessing whoever did the slip and slide answer fell one letter short because they should have a count somewhere in the answer.
Next one. The one thing that never sells at costume shops is a mask of blank. Vote now.
Oh, God.
One thing that never sells at costume shops is a mask of Bukkakied Hillary Clinton or your dad's O-face.
You know what
Both
Bill's
disturbing
into.
in very different ways. Oh, I think the the audience gave CDG Comedy the edge there. CDG Comedy, be sure to
Next
thank
in
your dad
line,
for the
The name of a home improvement
inspiring
show
that answer.
starring nudists.
Home Improvement star, starring nudists. Leg cramp,
Vote
leg
on your
cramp, or
devices.
mangled dangling scrotums. I feel like leg cramp is something I should be getting that I don't. First time player on this Twitch channel. Is Laser Time a reference to Boxmaster? My name is Dwayne. No, but we have found that video as of late. So
No,
It's
it's
a
a
couple years
reference
ago.
to Kenan Thompson at the end of
Yes.
that one SNL video
Yes.
from like 3 years ago. Remember?
now it's Laser.
Have you guys seen that video? Kenan Thompson says laser
Round
time.
one's over. Let's check the scoreboard.
Have you read that article going around about Kenan?
I've only heard about it. It's like that he's
That like people
he's
should
been doing it for so
friggin'
long.
respect
yeah.
him because
yeah.
he's the best.
Yeah.
Round two is pulling into the
what's going
station
on?
with double the points and bonuses.
Oh, all right. There we go. A weird bit of lag for Jackbox. Not a very intensive game. Wouldn't expect the frame rate to.
Maybe it's. I
Yeah,
haven't
iffy.
played much with the Switch docks, but I hear it gets real hot. Does that happen?
I do not know. JR Nubis, you're saying, I've got shingles. Sinister, again, bucking the trend of the star being the last person to answer by being the first person to answer.
Alright, I don't feel. I just poop some answers out.
I think Rash 808 was, they didn't get through on the first round. So, good on that person for...
Dorito Killer says,
Getting
I
it
think
early.
Jackbox runs on the same crappy engine as the Telltale games, just terrible. I was complaining about that engine when like the Fables game came out. So
Yeah.
I'm just now seeing articles about it. I'm like, where were you guys like years ago? Like that
Time
thing
for
is
the big
old.
reveal. Number 1 on the list. A wise old saying your grandma taught you. Look before you blank.
Wise
Okay,
old
use your device to pick
saying
your
your grandma
favorite.
taught you, look before you anal probe, look before you smell your farts. And Boy 11 says, my second answer for this round is pretty stupid. I look forward to it. Now, I wonder if they put... Will your first answer always be the first one that pops up? Like, will the second question you answered ever go up before your first
Oh, I don't know.
question answered? I've never bothered to check that.
I don't pay
I don't
that much
Your
think
next
so, because
prompt is
I feel like I would have
the
noticed that at some
official
point.
name for the Pope's underwear. Vote away.
Official name for Pope's underwear, very tidy whiteys, white smokies.
Dorito Killer says, I wonder if the engine is old enough to drive yet. Probably close. When did Bone come out?
Oh,
Is that like 2006, 2005?
feel like it, yeah. Like it may have not even made the Xbox 360.
It might have only been on
Yeah.
PC. I think it was on the Wii. I think it was like WiiWare. I don't know, I never played it, despite loving
Next on
that
deck,
comic book. Bone is
a
so
brand
good.
of pants for mermaids.
Pants for Mermaids, voiceless stream, doesn't
Okay,
matter.
vote.
I'm gonna rip them off.
I think that first one's a reference that I'm not understanding.
Ah.
I guess to Little Mermaid having her voice taken away. Ariel.
I did vote for doesn't matter, even though it should be IMMA. Oh, close one, but Sinister gets it.
Next in the hopper, the weirdest gift you could give somebody is a pillow with blank on it.
Rabeloja, life-size image of your genitals.
Put in your
Rabeloja,
votes.
of course. Wait, so life-size image of your genitals, like it wouldn't take up that
So
much.
it'd be, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much of a body pillow.
I mean, mine would,
Oh,
but
it just says a
not-
pillow. So it doesn't have to be a body pillow. It could be a genital-sized pillow. Alright, I don't feel good about this.
Oh, a tie.
Ooh, complete tie.
Coming up next,
Pillow with the small
the
days.
worst carnival attraction, the blank booth. It's voting time.
Worst carnival attraction,
Ooh.
White Lives Matter booth, HIV testing booth.
Those are both pretty good.
Right, Batman Boy giving more evidence that first thing you answer will always come up before the second thing you answer.
Next on the list, what most people don't know about ostriches. Vote now.
Most people don't know about ostriches. Excellent freestyle rappers, their heads look like penises.
What does your penis look like? Guy who wrote that. Or woman. Might just be an observation. Oh.
That freestyle rappers one is just so bizarre enough that it earned 94% of the votes.
Up next, the hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard. And vote.
Hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard.
Animaro says there are no women on the internet. The Laser Time community has several wonderful women in it. Our diversity is better than ever. We have about 7 or 8 women right now, and it's
Whoa.
pretty great. Oh, I'm the only one that votes.
Is that Batman Boy 11's first answer? The one that they're proud of, or the second? Who knows?
Moving on. The most embarrassing Google search this player has entered.
That's a weird one. Howdy fuck.
Get to voting.
Yes, I was joking anymore. We have more than that.
Wow, close one. But
I
Howdy Fuck
almost
wins.
put some variation of the Chris Antista Snow picture.
So wait, when they asked you that, did they have Rash 808's name in there? Or?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, it said Rash 808.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we
Because
landed.
then, I mean, ideally, it's like you're on the couch with your, your friend Joe, and you're like, oh, Joe, you know what Joe loves.
Oh yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
Oh, I didn't see that. Where did I go?
I don't know.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym.
I'm up with the full name for this acronym, KPL. Kinda punny live. That's the best thing I can come up with. Rash 808. Doing a good job. I think they had one round where they were the person who didn't get their answer in, and they've been consistently the first one.
Oh, does it mean name like a person's name? I was not thinking that.
Kate, say what now?
When it says full name, does it mean like a person's name?
No, I think just any title.
Anything?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, getting a lot of people in the last second. But still, that's going to be a lot of people off the board. Unless one of them comes in. Oh, Wesley. Oh, holy Lord. That was a...
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Here's what everybody
A
wrote.
couple people must have been off at the fridge.
Award your medals.
All right, guys.
KPL. Krusty, please laugh. Just kidding. Kim, possible lactation. That's pretty good. Kong penis, ladies. Kindly peel lemon parties. Keep Patreoning laser time. Killing prepubescent Lanky Kong. Kindly press the labia.
I don't think that person understands how to please a woman. It's not just pressing the labia. I'm gently applying pressure to the outside of your vagina.
It's from the porno version of Bioshock. There actually is one on the internet called Biocock Internet.
The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. First, the bronze.
I feel like we got another definite
Show me
winner
the
here,
silver.
but maybe I'll be wrong.
And gold.
It does look
Sell
like
off those medals
I expect
for points.
Sinosaur got it. Oh, I feel bad for Batman Boy 11. Couldn't prepubescent Lanky Kong is a really good one. If I had multiple answers, I would have given one to that.
Iron
So-
Badger, what were you going to say?
Yes. But yes, that is the perfect way to end this
All right,
stream.
that's it. Time for the final scores.
The winning answer in the final round. Keep Patreoning laser time. Please. Congrats to Sinosaur. And yes, we do this every month exclusively for our Patreon community at patreon.com/lasertime. Thanks everybody for joining in, playing with us. It's fun as always to see how dirty we can all get. But yeah, we'll be back soon with more streams this week. Bye.